Hey, what's up, everybody? Do or Die Ace is High here. Coming to you on a Saturday evening. Well, to everybody else, it's a Saturday night tonight, but to me, just any other night because I am working through the weekend again as usual. Yeah, my weekend is pretty much like a Wednesday and Thursday, but that's a different story for a different day. But what I've got here is two more packages that actually showed up today from a couple of places, and it's all magic supplies. So let's see what we got for this first one. This is actually stuff that I'm real excited about too. Alright, this one is from rareplayingcards.com. Well, let's see what we got here. I don't like these little boxes that they send the stuff in. You could actually reuse them to keep decks and stuff in. Okay, I think I ordered 4 things from them, but... Oops. Yeah, I think I ordered 4 decks and not 3, but... It's not really a big deal because I could always shoot them an email and find out maybe they were separately shipping stuff, so... First you got these 3, and let's see what's in this other one. Let's get the box opening part out of the way. There, just being careful there not to make a mess with these packing peanuts. Get that out of my way. Alright, so what I've got here is... First deck is House of the Rising Spade Cartomancer deck. It's got all kinds of cool embossing on the outside of the box here. That's the back. It's all, if you run your finger over it, it's all completely embossed. We got a window and a Roman numeral 10 here. And let's see what this bottom says. You know what? I will wait till I have the cellophane off of here because I really can't read it through a bunch of folded cellophane. So, where is that pull tab? Here we go. This deck, if I'm not mistaken, was about 30 bucks. And so far, it looks pretty well worth it. And this actually does look even nicer than a lot of Theory 11 decks now that I think about it or really look at it. Oh yeah, nice and shiny gold, and they've actually got shadowing inside the embossing. If you look at it real close in the light and stuff, wow. House of the Rising Spade, Cartomancer variant, designed by Stockholm 17 playing cards, boxes printed by Oath playing cards, Roth's V2, printed by Cartomundi, and some kind of address, and made in Belgium. Alright, and there is no tuck seal at the very top, so let's get right into it. Oh, okay. Alright, I was thinking this was going to open more like a bicycle deck, but I guess not. Okay, cellophane on the inside of the box. But these do not look like bad cards, because usually cellophane within the box is a red flag, but I shall give it a chance. Okay, another pull tab. Oh, okay, yeah, these actually do feel pretty good, so they're not... Ooh. I was hoping I did not just waste 30 bucks here, and I did not. Does this deck even have jokers now? Let me see. Oh, wow, this is a really cool deck of cards. Wow, good thing I got this out on video. So, even the inside of the box has embossing and ink and stuff, which is kind of interesting, but... Alright, so for starters, you got a double backer. Oh, these cards got, like, gold foil, and... I don't even know what to say. It's like a... Not really a completely smooth finish, but... It's not an air cushion. I am willing to try it out, though. Card stock feels pretty good, too. We have got... I don't know which of these are supposed to be jokers, unless maybe you get 3 of them, but this is one of them. Then we have... Okay, that's not labeled as a joker. This is not... These 2 are. This is a really intricately designed deck. I love this. Something tells me I am not bringing this out of the house for any reason, unless I know this thing is safe. Room 17, Stockholm... Oh, wow, look at that Ace of Spades. Oh, and I thought Theory 11s were fancy or something. Wow. The back design is reflective. Oh, nice. Okay, so 2 of Spades, 3, 4, etc. That's how those go. If I'm not mistaken, I think the royalty and stuff looks pretty good. And I mean, these what do you call it? Oh, the pips, rather, are stacked in a completely different fashion than you would expect. Oh, I love the look of these things. Okay, so... The royalty is a little different, or way different. Okay, that's your jack. That's your queen. And this knight in armor is your king. The thing I just noticed is that they do at least have a little letter here in the corner, or in the middle of the card. K here for king, and the, rather, queen has a Q over there, so you can at least tell what it is, but... Wow, I'm liking these things so far. Okay, here is our Ace of Hearts, which also says library and has a key on there. Oh, wow. I mean, I could just sit there looking at these things, but how cool these are. Wow. So, here's some more of our royalty. I'm going to have to show all the royalty on camera. These, wow. Wow, I love these things. Here's the Ace of Clubs, with the word seller on there. Oh, wow. Jack, Queen, and King of Clubs, respectively. That's the Ace of Diamonds. One more look at that back design. Wow, I love the look of these cards. You know, and I was real excited when I got the email earlier that this was getting delivered today, and this is just the first deck. And for the diamonds, your Jack of Diamonds, your Queen of Diamonds, and finally your King of Diamonds. You know, I don't think the camera does these things justice, because this has got to be some of the greatest artwork I've really ever seen on these things. It's almost like looking at stained glass in a way, but better. Wow. And you know what? While I got these things out, let me see what they feel like if you try to shuffle them and stuff. So I gather that they're made by Cartomancer. They don't feel anything like the stock Cartomancers at all. Wow. Let's see. Oh, that stock is nice and flexible. Oh, these... Whoa. Let's just see what they do when you Pharaoh them. I think I just found a new favorite deck of cards here. Wow. Wow, that's straight out of the box. I did nothing so far to try to break these in. There's no rough edges. I don't even need to rub these on a pair of jeans. Wow. You know, for 30 bucks, I am not disappointed in the slightest. So let's go ahead and stick these back in the box. And yeah, by the way, one more time, these cards are called House of the Rising Spade, and they are the Cartomancer deck. RarePlayingCards.com if anybody's actually interested and wants to get these. I can already say I just had them out for a minute here, and I recommend these. That's out of my way. Let's see what else we got. I can't even really stack these up saying one's, you know, nicer than the other. These are all really good ones. This is the Memento Mori Nexus edition by Chris Ramsay. And here's this is another one where I was kind of excited to get these. All right, manufactured by USPCC. You got the Murphy's Magic thing on the bottom. These are, I think, a little bit of a color variant on the original Memento Mori. Never actually had or seen what any of these looked like in real life before, so let's see. All right, here's another deck with no tuck seal. Let's see how they open. All right, standard fare USPCC box, and the Memento Mori phrase right here on the tongue of the flap. Okay, feels... all right, feels kind of like regular air cushion finish in a way. And our jokers... oh, liking that back design. There's actually nicer looking in real life. For jokers, these say... Tempus Omnia Revelat. I do not understand that much Latin, so I don't know what that actually means, but that's an hourglass in that. Seven of Spades reveal on this Joker, and it's backwards, but okay. And another hourglass. Nice touch there. So, the pips on here are really unique looking. I do remember seeing that in some of the reviews. It's an almost three-dimensional thing with like a whole plethora of colors there that'll go together. Same thing is true for all these other ones, and those numbers... all right, that font almost looks just about like Bicycle, but maybe not. Let's see what our royalty looks like. Oh, there's not even... it's abstract with no faces. I'm liking this. All right. Your diamonds, a little more pinkish hue to these guys. Okay. Back to a little bit darker for the clubs. And what else? Oh, what do we... is that a duplicate Queen? Is that a duplicate Queen of Hearts? Let me see what I got here. All right, Jokers, and the rest of the deck. Before I even look to see what those are, let me see if I actually have the Queen of Hearts in here where it should be. I think so. Okay, so the Queen of Hearts is right here. Oh, okay, now I'm looking at it, and it's not a duplicate Queen of Hearts. It is a gaff card that it comes with. All right, that's cool. And we've got a double backer. Okay. Chris Ramsay, you did good here. You did real good. And I kind of like his philosophy, I think it is, with him, where he just does not believe in ad cards in there. You already have an ad card in the tuck box itself. You don't need to print a couple extra cards in the deck that you can't really use for anything. And, alright, these are basically bicycles, so we kind of know what's going to happen here already. Okay, stock feels nice and soft. Oh, instant Pharaoh, okay. Alright, so now I know what I have here. Let me get that gaff card out of the way. Alright, so far this was worth the wait. Okay, I think I'm doing this one next. That's wonderful. Just got a little drop of Red Bull on the table, but I'll just keep my stuff over here. Second edition premium quality. Okay, this is the 666 or Inferno 666. What is the name of this? You know what? Let me see. All right, 666 Inferno, or Purple Inferno is what it's called, I think. You know what? I'll put it in the description for what the proper name for this is, because I do not have any way of looking at that right now. The little pull tab is supposed to make it easier to get the cellophane off, and the cellophane does not even come off correctly on a lot of these. Oh, well. 1/6. Oh, yeah, this is limited edition. 2,666 of these decks made. And this is number 169 out of that. Wow, that is a nice little tuck case or tuck seal rather on there. You got a couple of demons, a little pentagram. You got hand of cards holding up 3 6s with the spade showing up front. You got the scroll with the number. Okay. I don't know how well you can see that on there, but that's what that is. And I will cut this very carefully so you can still read it later. By the way, if anybody's actually opening decks at home and using something like this, use something with a very razor sharp edge, and then you get a very precise cut in the... Let's see here, you get a very precise cut in the tuck seal, but that's only doable with a really sharp razor. Like, this thing's not a regular pocket knife, it's actually like an X-Acto edge. So let's see how this opens and looks. Oh, you got embossed flames. You got 666 on the inside of the flap. Oh, nice. You know, maybe this is just a Cartomancer thing, since I think they're the ones that make this deck. I know regular off-the-shelf Cartomancers, like the Aces and stuff, they do actually come wrapped in cellophane on the box and then also on the deck. So, at least if it's a good high-end Cartomancer deck, like custom like this, I will not assume anymore if it's one of theirs that 2 cellophane wrappings is a red flag. But one of those other decks I opened the other day, my god, that was the instant that I knew something was up. But anyway. Oh, okay, I like the finish on these Cartomancers. Okay, nice and pliable stock. Okay. And the first thing you get in here, oh, look at that back design. This is a double backer, by the way, but oh, I love that Gothic art work on there. Okay, double backer. Let's get the box out of the way. What else do we get in here? Oh, I got the deck upside down. So we've got 2 jokers that literally look like evil flaming jesters. And I ought to show my tattoo artist these cards. These are really cool looking. Something tells me if I showed her, though, she's probably going to want to buy one for herself, too. Riffle Shuffle Playing Card Company. Look at that. Ace of Spades. I love this. And it's, oh, like a weathered design. If you look real close at that top spade there, that's not any kind of an error. That's actually printed like that, so it looks a little beat up. Wow. Wow, okay. And the royalty, we got the Grim Reaper for a Jack of Spades. And you got that little division line. Wow, I love this. Okay, the Queen. Huh. Oh, okay. The King is a goat holding a pitchfork. Wow. The diamonds are purple. Instead of black and red, you get black and purple. Okay, and... okay, this is their version of an ad card, but I'll allow this. Wow, wow. Okay, riffleshuffle.com. You know what? That, if you're going to put an ad card, is totally okay in my book. And judging by the fact that that other limited edition one that I opened up 2 decks ago was Cartomancer, I would have to think that these probably handle in a similar fashion. Yep, nice and smooth right out of the box. No rough edges. Instant easy Pharaoh. I don't even know what Cartomancer calls this finish, but I like this. Okay. So that was the Inferno 666, or Purple Inferno 666 Cartomancer, or yeah, Purple Inferno 666 deck, rather. Cartomancer was the other one I opened. These are going to be a lot of fun later. Last but not least, on a whim, I just bought these. Not really, I'm not into cardistry really, but I was starting to think about doing a little bit more, or starting to try to learn it. So, the famous Virtuoso cards that, at least some people in the community, cardists and stuff, even some magicians, they completely pine over these things. So I think it's every couple of seasons they alter the design. This is the Winter-Fall 2017. Designed by Virtuoso in Singapore, made in the USA, Virtuoso Card Company. Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know what the Virts, these cards are ones that are designed to be different color patterns depending on how you fan them and hold them. And supposed to be feel really good for flourishes, look really good for flourishes, but you can still use it for a regular deck of cards. I think they're USPCC, at least I suspect it, because their edges are a little rough. But let's see what we get in here. I don't know what any of this is, but... Okay, so here's just the standard deck we'll go into in a second, and... You gotta be kidding me if there's no jokers, but I guess I could always substitute these for that. This is a Virtuoso ad card. The Rise of Fall. I'm not going to read all this here right now because I really don't feel like it, but designed for cardistry, experience cardistry at its finest with the website, theverts.com. Okay, so that's that. Actually, I believe this is the ones where the back design all go together on 4 of them to form a giant version. Let's see if I can do this right. It's supposed to look like a giant version of the back of the card. So yeah, that's pretty nice of them to do that, but I wish they would have at least given you jokers. Anyway, this is what the backs look like. I never really saw these in real life. Let's see what a fan of this looks like. Okay, so that's one way. I have not tried to really fan cards much in quite a long time, so let's see. Oh, totally different color there. You get the little line of this. Let's see if we flip the deck over, maybe we get something different. Maybe not. And as I said, I really don't know how to do much of anything that counts as cardistry, so I wish I could do more with this, but let us see what they look like. Alright, that doesn't really show you anything shuffling them. Whoa. Would have thought that these would faro easier. Oh, there we go. Oh, ooh. Have to wonder if these things actually are traditionally cut or not. And even if they're not, I guess that doesn't really matter. So this is what the royalty looks like. Let's see what that's the Ace of Spade here, or Ace of Spades is right here. So it looks like with the regular cards that the pips are in different spots than usual in the middle. So yeah, these designs here, looks almost like a staircase here, and then that. Got your Queen of Clubs. I'm definitely not going to call these overrated or anything, but let's see. Okay, so when you fan the faces, you got that stripe starting at the edges of the card here. I'm not even in front of the camera, but yeah. You fan the faces and you get that stripe. That is pretty interesting. This might be a whole new little adventure right here because I really don't know how to do a whole lot of anything that counts as cardistry other than springs and dribbles, barely. Let's see. That was real sloppy, but let's see what this does. That's not the deck, that's me, by the way. I'm really not good at that, but it's... And a waterfall is something I only barely figured out like 2 days ago, so that's probably not correct entirely, but... Okay, so that's these. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, the tail end of that first part that I was filming had a little bit of something go wrong there. Anyway, that was pretty much where I was going to end things off. So like, comment, subscribe. That's those 4 decks I have out. I'll put in the description what the names of them are. Sutton the Magician and I are doing a giveaway very soon. Details are going to follow. I did do a video previously on what is being given out for it. So yeah, guys, just stay tuned. Check out Sutton the Magician. He's got more details on that and just published a book. So with that, I will see you guys next time. All right, have a good night.